Welcome, everybody, to Monday Night Raw. For Kurt Angle, Dean Ambrose, and Seth Rollins last night.
Think about what Kurt Angle accomplished last night after being away from a WWE ring for 11 years to step in and conquer those insurmountable odds, 3 against 5. That is absolutely incredible.
You. Wow. What a whirlwind it's been.
It's a performance befitting of a WWE Hall of Famer and Olympic gold medalist for sure.
You know, every story has a beginning, middle, and an end. And last night, I wrote a new chapter. When I was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame, I didn't think things could get better. And then last night at TLC, when I competed in a WWE ring for the first time in 11 years, man, it was like a dream come true. But as a famous man once said, that was last night, this is tonight. Up next, Survivor Series. Now, Survivor Series holds a special place in my heart because I debuted 18 years ago at Survivor Series. And this year's Survivor Series, again, will be Raw versus SmackDown. Their best versus our best, our champions versus their champions. And as of now, this is the lineup. The Raw Women's Champion, Alexa Bliss, will take on the SmackDown Women's Champion, Natalya. Then the Intercontinental Champion, The Miz. He will take on the U.S. Champion, Baron Corbin. The Raw Tag Team Champions, Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, will take on the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos. And already slated for the pay-per-view, WWE Champion, Jinder Mahal, will take on the Universal Champion, Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar and his advocate, Paul Heyman, will be here later on tonight. Now, also slated at Survivor Series is the elimination match, 5-on-5. 5 versus 5, except this year there will not only be one match, there will be 2 elimination matches. A men's match and a women's match. Now, as Raw General Manager, I'm going to make sure my show is the most dominant show in the WWE. Oh, it's true. It's damn true. Awesome!
I am so sick of hearing your voice. Do you even realize what you're saying? Do you think this is our show? This is my show. You're sitting there saying that you're trying to make Raw as successful as possible. Is that what you think you did last night when you stepped in, saved the show? Please. When Roman went down, you should have made Dean and Seth fight 2 on 5. How many times have we heard Dean Ambrose say that, we can take on any number of superstars? You should have done what was right and stayed out of it, but you abused your power so you could have one last run in the spotlight. Oh, did you like that spotlight? Let me make you understand something, Kurt. This isn't about you. You don't deserve to be in that WWE ring as a superstar or a general manager, and you should resign immediately.
Well, that's not going to happen, Miz. Listen, I'm just going to go to my office.
Oh, no. You're not going to go anywhere.
Oh, this may not be a wise move. Kurt Angle still the general manager. You have to respect that. He's the boss.
Yeah, I understand the Miz's grievance could have been done behind closed doors, but
if someone steps in the ring, that's a different story. That's fair game. But Kurt Angle right now is general manager, and that's it. The hounds of justice.
And the Miz and company thinking twice and backpedaling away from our general manager as the Shield hold ground.
you said it, Corey. Ain't nothing like having some good backup. None better.
Look at you two, sucking up to the management. My, how the mighty Shield has sold out. But in any case, you need to realize that the odds are not in your favor once again.
You know what, Miz? I wouldn't be so sure about that. As a matter of fact, I'm going to schedule a match right now. You, Cesaro and Sheamus against Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, and a superstar that attended TLC last night and decided to stay an extra night.
And we are back on Monday Night Raw with an incredible tag team matchup. Yes, you just saw in the corner, it's Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, and AJ Styles from SmackDown Live against The Miz, Sheamus, and Cesaro here tonight.
Curious to see how this one works out. All 6 of these men competed last night at TLC. 5 of them in that hellacious tables, ladders, and chairs match.
AJ Styles, Finn Balor match. I mean, right now the internet is about to crash. Everybody talking about how great that match actually really was, guys.
And can Sheamus now working on Seth Rollins to start this matchup. None of these 6 men can be anywhere near 100% tonight. in this matchup.
You're absolutely right. I think all 6 of these men are putting up a strong front. They're going to go as hard as they can, but don't be surprised if they're a step slower than usual.
Yeah, Rollins unloading kick right to the midsection of Sheamus. And look at Seth Rollins go.
You talk about 100%. All of these superstars, none of these guys never come in 100%. They're always working at a somewhat disadvantage, but they power through it.
There's
Beautiful.
Seth Rollins to Sheamus, and now Dean Ambrose. Great double team by the tag team champions. Look at the leg and a kick out. You heard the news moments ago. Kurt Angle revealing some of the card for the 31st edition of Survivor Series in 4 weeks from Houston, Texas. You will see the Shield, Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins defending. They'll be in a champion versus champion matchup against SmackDown Live.
Look at this. Look at Ambrose right now just raining down rights and elbows.
The Usos at Survivor Series.
Go all switch on Dean Ambrose. He's all go, man. Oh, man.
That'll turn your lights off.
Yes, indeed.
Now Sheamus from behind, and how physical were Sheamus and Cesaro in the handicap match, tables, ladders, and chairs last night. Cover. Dean got the shoulder up.
Physicality is a trademark of the bar. Sheamus and Cesaro, two of the most raw-boned, powerful athletes in WWE.
And Corey, what about what Kurt Angle did to Sheamus and Cesaro? Angle slams on the stage and through tables. They've got to be feeling that as well.
Oh, absolutely. Plus, Sheamus and Cesaro have got to be frustrated. In their mind, they feel a little bit embarrassed. Yes, it was the tag team champions and a Hall of Famer that beat them. They lost a handicap match in a pay-per-view.
I think the team broke down. I mean, Braun Strowman and Kane, no one could expect something like that, Corey.
We're going to tell you about that story a little bit later on as Cesaro applauds his work. Cover now, kick out by Dean Ambrose. And again, if you didn't get a chance to see it, TLC was an incredible event, the return of Kurt Angle. Of course, AJ Styles a part of it as well, and you can see it anytime you want on demand on the WWE Network.
Look at this, Rollins and Ambrose working like a well-oiled machine so far.
Rollins taking out Cesaro. They look great together.
I tell you, Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, I've had my, suspicions, but these guys are working great as a team. The Shield is back, guys.
Of course, don't forget about the X Factor on that side of the ring, the phenomenal AJ Styles. Last-minute shocking addition to this match, courtesy of Kurt Angle and his what's supposed to be one-night-only deal with Shane McMahon.
And here comes AJ Styles, the wish of the WWE Universe here tonight in Green Bay, Wisconsin. AJ, of course, part of SmackDown Live, a deal cut with Kurt Angle, and here we go. Cesaro rolled up in a kick out in SmackDown Live. Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan. Look at AJ Styles last night. Cover again and a kick out by Cesaro.
Talk about AJ Styles in that 16-hour flight to get to TLC last night to have such a great match in here tonight on Monday Night Raw. At this magnitude, this guy's all over the place.
And after facing the Demon last night at TLC.
Hey, you're right, Booker. AJ looks has been shot out of a cannon to this point. Oh, no.
Cesaro.
One thing that helps AJ is an international experience. The guy's been all over the world. He's an international athlete.
Yeah, the same could be said about all these superstars at this point, though, Booker. Global superstars, all 6 of these men, Styles included, but so is Cesaro.
AJ had come from South America where the SmackDown Live roster was on tour. AJ Styles being here tonight just really puts you in the mood for Survivor Series, which is the one time a year where Raw and SmackDown superstars will square off.
And the thing is, Cole, the jet lag normally hits you the second day, not that first day. So AJ is definitely out here at a disadvantage tonight, but powering through it.
I actually agree with you very much on that, Booker.
Yeah, Survivor Series all about head-to-head competition between Raw and SmackDown Live. And there's the man, The Miz, who will face the United States champion Baron Corbin at Survivor Series, and AJ Styles looking to make a tag, and Sheamus and Cesaro, though, with cheap shots. Down go the tag champs.
No, Cole, that's great tag team work right there by Cesaro and Sheamus.
Cole, don't forget, look at this, it's a mugging now.
Team.
It's one of my favorite tactics back in the day.
Here comes Rollins from the outside, pulling Cesaro to the out.
And Cesaro into the barricade, ribs first.
Trying to come to the aid of Styles. Ambrose now firing right hand to the Celtic Warrior.
You saw how gingerly Rollins was walking. Scars from last night.
I like that in Seth Rollins, not just sitting by and watching the fight go by. Jumping right in there.
Guys, you don't think.
Yeah, I do.
You gotta be kidding me! Raw's on fire tonight. AJ, Rollins, and Ambrose rolling. We are back live on Monday Night Raw. Incredible 6-man tag team matchup. Right now, Cesaro, Sheamus, and Miz are in control of Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, and AJ Styles from SmackDown Live on loan to us tonight, thanks to Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan.
Take it back to what happened before the break. Triple suicide dive. Rollins, Styles, and Ambrose all risking their own well-being to take out their opposition. That's the way we kicked off Raw. It's been awesome so far.
Yeah, but during the commercial break, Ambrose worn down by the team of Miz, Sheamus, and Cesaro, and now Cesaro in complete control.
You got to imagine how important this match is for the Miz to salvage the weekend. Think of what a beautiful high he was riding on. He and his gorgeous, stunning wife, Maurice, announced that they're going to give birth to a beautiful baby girl. I mean, the Miz was on top of the world and had it all shattered last night.
Yeah, thanks to Kurt Angle and the Shield. Part of that tables, ladders, and chairs match. Miz suffering the triple power bomb.
Master plan just fell right through at the last minute. Almost worked.
And here's Sheamus, the Celtic Warrior, and Cesaro working a double team. The Bar, as they call themselves.
Man, wow.
And here's the cover by Sheamus. Hook of the leg and a kick out.
Sheamus now right back to the hold. Wearing down Dean Ambrose.
I'm loving this action right now, guys. This 3-on-3 action. You know, it's almost a Survivor Series feel here tonight, guys.
The crowd's chanting, "You look stupid," but Sheamus looks pretty successful to me right now, as does his entire team, who have done a great job of cutting the ring in half and isolating Dean Ambrose.
And now the knees to the ribs of Ambrose, back to the corner. He doesn't want to be in. Tag made. Here's Cesaro.
This is fantastic tag team work.
Boom! Frequent tags by the former tag team champions.
The isolation of Dean Ambrose right now is working and is working.
There's a cover here.
Hook of the leg and a kick out by Ambrose.
Remember, this is such a great strategy. Dean Ambrose has been nowhere near his own corner. Sheamus, Cesaro, and The Miz have just been wearing the lunatic down slowly and enjoying it.
It's a position I've never seen Dean Ambrose in, you know, at this part of the match. Dean normally fights through it.
Well, Dean's trying. I mean, there's a lot of fight left in Dean Ambrose, but Cesaro and Sheamus and The Miz have offered no opportunity for Ambrose to make a tag.
And Cesaro and Sheamus upset with Ambrose and Rollins as well. They've been trying to take the tag team titles ever since Rollins and Ambrose beat him back at SummerSlam.
Every time Dean Ambrose looks like he's going to mount some kind of comeback.
Look at the power.
Right there to stop him at the gate.
Ambrose with a great counter suplex of his own.
Yeah, but Ambrose doesn't even know where he's at right now. Look at him rolling toward the wrong corner. Cesaro knows exactly where he's at. Here comes the Celtic Warrior.
Celtic Warrior got the tag first.
No. Uh-oh. Sheamus from the top rope.
Looking for the knockout blow.
No way.
Looking for dirty deeds.
No.
Sheamus again, a high knee.
Big Irishman just too powerful.
Ambrose with a clothesline. And now Dean Ambrose looks to make a tag. Ambrose looking to rally.
Who's it going to be? Seth Rollins? Is it going to be AJ Styles? Who's it going to be?
It might not be anybody. Ambrose's ribcage has suffered a great deal of damage.
Miz is legal. Tag. Rollins is legal. Rollins off the top rope. Down goes Miz. And now Rollins is rolling. The Kingslayer. Sling blade.
Rollins is hitting everything that moves.
Tell you when Seth Rollins is on the move like this,
Blockbuster for Rollins.
Shows how good this kid really is. And
he's one of the tag team champions, but of course he's good.
And there's the Falcon Arrow. Here's the
That
cover.
could be it.
Isn't enough? Hook of the leg, and it's Sheamus breaking things up.
Here comes Styles.
Pele kick.
the X Factor right there, AJ Styles.
Oh my goodness.
Cesaro. Ambrose follows it up with a clothesline.
It's breaking down in a hurry. The Miz delivers a boot to Ambrose.
This looks like TLC last night. Bodies everywhere. There goes Sheamus.
Oh, right to the knee.
DDT. Baby. Miz cover. Isn't enough to put him
Miz
away.
got it.
Win the matchup. Almost had a near fall.
Veteran
Incredible
instinct.
action.
Gotta be kidding me.
Incredible action live on Monday Night
This
Raw.
is a hell of a match.
We are back live on Monday Night Raw. Six-man tag team action continues. Intercontinental Champion The Miz and Sheamus and Cesaro against the tag team champions Rollins and Ambrose and AJ Styles.
And The Miz going right to the bruised ribs of Seth Rollins. This is great strategy by a veteran Intercontinental Champion. The world famous It Kicks.
Oh, and Seth Rollins looking to pull a fast one here and a kick out at two.
You know Rollins is banged up from last night, crashing through tables.
Not just Rollins.
Oh, no, of course, everybody. But The Miz making smart work of attacking the midsection. And here comes Ambrose.
Ambrose driving Sheamus into the timekeeper's area. The brawling continues. Sheamus out into the WWE Universe. Ambrose is on the back. into the crowd.
Ambrose is fit to be tied. Someone needs to get him back on the other side of the barricade.
Great strategy by the Miz, but right there you cannot underestimate a Dean Ambrose. The guy's unpredictable.
Well, he's not helping his team very much right now. He's lost amongst the WWE Universe. This thing's breaking down.
And look at
Cesaro getting the Miz back in the ring.
Yeah, Miz is legal, so
now Cesaro is.
And now Cesaro goes right after Seth Rollins. And Rollins lands at his feet. Rolls through. Tag! Here comes AJ Styles.
Rapid fire strikes from the Phenomenal One.
Been waiting on this right here to see what AJ Styles exactly has to offer here in this match.
By AJ.
SmackDown talent right here on Monday Night Raw, guys.
AJ Styles, an incredible match of the year candidate against the Demon last night at TLC.
Here you go, Cole. Ushigoroshi.
Back of the neck to Cesaro. Hook of the leg. Is it enough? And a kick out at 2.
Great endurance, resilience displayed by Cesaro. AJ Styles is firing on all cylinders right now.
AJ's been sitting over there on the apron, guys. He's ready. He's got
a
lot of energy. He's ready to go.
Looking for a Styles clash, but
look at this now. Whipped into the corner. Goes AJ. Catches Cesaro in the face. Cesaro pulling the referee. Great move by Cesaro.
Great tag team action.
Sheamus to get
Great tag team
There's the uppercut.
He's asleep. He's out.
Oh, and saving the matchup's Rollins.
I agree with you, Booker. I think Styles might be out if it weren't for Seth Rollins.
Went for the probe. Oh, step to the shoulder, to the post.
Here
Talking about being out.
There goes the Miz.
And now they can turn their attention.
They're going to put their attention on Cesaro as he's recovering slowly.
And Cesaro went for the double clothesline. Suicide dive.
In stereo.
Look out behind. AJ Styles. Phenomenal forearm.
Good night.
Cover. Styles with a shield to the win.
Here are your winners. The Raw Tag Team Champions, Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. And the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Guys, what an incredible match.
You're absolutely right. Big time victory, keeping the momentum going for the tag team champions, Rollins and Ambrose. A great send-off back to SmackDown Live for the phenomenal AJ Styles.
And remember, guys, AJ Styles, well, on the team with Rollins and Ambrose tonight. Going to be a different story, though, when we get to Survivor Series, Corey.
All roads lead to Survivor Series, the one night where Raw and SmackDown Live superstars face off. But let's take a look at what went down here in the closing moments. Sheamus eats a steel post. Rollins and Ambrose able to evade a couple clotheslines, deliver a couple of suicide dives. And Cesaro was all alone for a phenomenal forearm. Boom! Right in the mouth.
You don't get up from that right there, guys.
I'm loving it. What a way to start Monday Night Raw tonight. And an incredible celebration underway here in Green Bay. AJ Styles' face. Realize what he's looking at here. Rollins goes after Kane, runs into a right hand. Boot down to Ambrose. AJ Styles sent through the second rope. Then Sheamus and Cesaro back in, and they go right after the Shield.
Here we go, guys.
Obvious payback from last night.
I still want to understand this bizarre alliance between Kane and The Miz, Cesaro and Sheamus. Why the Big Red Machine seems to be doing bidding with all these gentlemen.
Well, Miz and Cesaro and Sheamus and Curtis Axel no longer anxious to be in the ring with Kane and
don't want to be anywhere near Kane. I'm nervous being out here at the announce table. Kane has been a practically unstoppable force since shocking the WWE Universe with his return last week.
he came through the
Through hellfire and brimstone, I heard the stories. How he wanted competition, how he roared, how he rampaged, how he walked away from an ambulance crash, how he tossed Big Show through a steel cage, how he broke Roman Reigns time and time again. They called him a monster among men. His name was Braun Strowman. I liked what I heard, but I had to see it for myself. And when I did, what I saw was a pile of trash. 385 pounds of nasty, stinking human refuse. So last night, I put Braun Strowman where he belonged, in the back of a garbage truck. And as the gears grinded and the hydraulics cracked, devouring Strowman in one mechanical gulp, I was able to look into his eyes. And in his eyes, I saw fear that no man had ever been able to instill in him before. And when Braun Strowman looked at me, he saw the truth. I am and will always be Raw's only monster. And now with Braun gone, I want competition, or else.
Who's going to want to compete with this guy? He's out of his mind right now.
It's a different kind of Kane, guys.
Well, there's somebody.
Accepted the challenge from the Big Red Machine. Kane, match is underway.
Kane came out very reminiscent of Braun Strowman, and it demanded competition because Kane wants to prove to the WWE Universe that he is Raw's only monster.
We showed you what Kane did to Braun Strowman last night at TLC. Well, you can only imagine the condition that Braun Strowman's in after being compacted in a garbage truck last night. And from what we understand, guys, Braun Strowman could be out of action several weeks or months.
I mean, maybe indefinitely at this point. A human being's not supposed to withstand the trash compactor.
And Finn back into the ring.
Tell me, guys, what motivates Finn Balor to come out here and take a match like this?
Well, and I'll give you an example. We're talking about Survivor Series, Booker, and we understand that later on tonight, Kurt Angle's going to name the 5 men from Raw that's going to take on the 5 men from SmackDown. Perhaps Finn Balor wants to come out here tonight and show Kurt Angle, I've got what it takes to be a part of that team.
We saw last night Finn Balor have success against the phenomenal AJ Styles as the Demon.
Earned his position. I like that. I like that.
And here's Finn now out on the apron, and Finn catches the fired up. What
goodness.
a boot.
Wow.
Balor may be out.
One shot. We know about his tremendous speed, tremendous ability, Finn Balor, but one shot like that from Kane, the game could be over.
You always talk about contrast of styles, Booker. I mean, this doesn't come any better than that. You got the speed, the quickness of Finn Balor and the raw power.
And I always say styles make fight. I mean, Finn Balor, no doubt he can go out here and compete with Kane, but he had to strategize him overnight. You can't strategize on a moment's notice for Kane.
Kane almost slammed Balor through
Kane
the
again
ring.
covered this time, and a kick out at 2. Balor barely kicking out as
Slammed Balor through
Kane
the
again
ring.
covered this time, and a kick out at 2. Balor barely kicking out as Kane continues the pressure.
You've got a behemoth the size of Kane covering you just for a lateral press. The amount of energy Balor has to expend just to kick out is extraordinary.
Why did Kane do what he did to Braun Strowman last night? Well, he simply said earlier, I am and always will be Raw's only monster.
Oh, here comes Balor with a full head of speed.
And Balor looking to take Kane off his feet. That may have stunned him.
Balor
Balor again, but Kane is still on his feet.
Gonna need a whole lot more of that. Stop this Big Red Machine here tonight on Monday Night Raw, guys.
Stop him. I mean, Finn can't even slow him down.
Gonna need a lot more firepower as Kane catches Balor, drives him spine first to the barricade, now into the apron of the ring.
Balor's hips driven into the top of the ring apron. Kane is just dismantling Finn Balor right now.
Kane has returned to Monday Night Raw with a purpose. He came up through the ring last week to tear apart and destroy Roman Reigns. Last night, he sent Braun Strowman away in a garbage truck. Tonight, he's looking to beat the hell out of Finn Balor.
Very intent tonight on taking care of his business. And like you say, that's destroying Finn Balor. I wouldn't say he's toying with Finn Balor or anything like that, but right now he's
what a side slam. Cover, inside leg hook, Balor at 2.
definitely got the ball rolling in his favor.
Here's a man who has dominated the scene here in WWE.
Mason uses speed.
The 20th year that Kane has dominated WWE with moves like that. What impact!
When you hit a man with your best shot, he just take it, he just eat that shot. It does something to you. Like you say, Finn Balor is in dire
Look at this again. Look at the power. Balor about snapped in 2, courtesy of the Big Red Machine. Now the over 300-pounder just standing on the upper chest and neck of Balor. I don't know if Finn was ready for this battle.
I mean, Kane came in last night and did something so many people have been trying to do, and that's Braun Strowman. Right now he's feeling good about himself.
Booker, he called Braun Strowman a pile of trash. Drives the knee to the spine. He's been working on the lower back of Finn Balor.
Keith continues.
Gonna break Balor in half. Gonna bend the body of Finn over his knee.
There may be no limit to the depths that Kane is willing to go to defeat an opponent. He chokeslammed Braun Strowman through the stage, then pulled about it is willing to go to defeat an opponent. He chokeslammed Braun Strowman through the stage, then pulled about a dozen steel chairs out of the sky onto Strowman, and Strowman still kept coming forward.
Well, that's the thing about Kane, Corey. He has no conscience. He shows absolutely no mercy for anyone. And Finn Balor dropped toe hold, and Kane into the steps. Kane's down.
Balor bought himself some time.
It's going to work well for Finn Balor right now. I mean, because he's mounted very little offense in this matchup, guys. Very little.
Now Finn Balor back into the ring, and he's really got to try to get the wheels turning here. Pick up the pace a bit, take to the sky, try to take Kane out.
If Finn wants to win here, he's going to need to start taking some risks. It was a risk just accepting the match, but here we go.
Look at Finn now, unloading on Kane, who's trying to make it back into the ring. Balor trying to giving Kane everything he has. Kane still on his feet.
Hear the impact of that forearm.
Balor again and again, Kane still up.
This is what Balor needs to do. Oh, no.
Ran right into Kane, who caught him in midair. Balor, though, lands on his feet. Balor with a sling blade.
Down goes the big red machine.
Don't waste any time, Finn Balor. Do not admire your work, son.
Balor looking for all the momentum he can get as he drives Kane into the corner. Kane's down again. Balor looking for the coup de grace, the move that beat AJ Styles last night at TLC. But Kane set up. Kane set up.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Kane with a choke blow, going for the choke slam. Luckily, Balor landed on the mat, but it didn't do him any good because he got driven down by Kane.
An almost disturbing, eerie, calm look in the eyes of Kane as he stands over a fallen Balor, and he's not finished.
Kane doesn't even look like he's built up a sweat, guys. This is a different Kane. This is a different monster right here.
Look
Look at the eyes.
I mean, you see him, but all you see is just dark circles with no emotion. And going for a third choke slam.
A different Kane. This is a different big red machine, guys.
This is a message. This is a
sadistic monster is what
everybody.
this is.
A third choke slam. And finally.
That's it. Bring the bell. Here's your winner, Kane.
I said it before. I think the
It's the only time of the year that Raw goes head-to-head with SmackDown. This could be awesome. Yeah. Hey, let me call you back. Oh, my God. No way.
Kurt
Angle, man.
Bring it in.
How you doing, man?
Good, man. How you doing?
Good. You crazy son of a bitch. Last time I saw you, you were jumping off Hell in a Cell. How you doing, man? You okay?
I'm not feeling that great. I'm still occupational hazard. I'm healing. Hey, how about you last night? You did amazing after 11 years. You look great.
I had a blast.
Good.
And by the way, I want to thank you for the services of AJ Styles last night.
And tonight, you're welcome.
And tonight. And by the way, I would love to have AJ as a permanent.
Oh, you mean here permanent on Raw?
Yeah.
I don't think that's happening. But
He is a once in a generation. I mean, if
It's true.
To be honest with you, I don't think you guys would stand a chance without AJ.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Oh, I don't mean to offend you. I mean, you know, you do great as a commissioner and all, but, you know, sometimes the SmackDown talent doesn't even out. I mean, when you look at Raw, you have guys like Brock Lesnar, Braun Strowman, Kane. Whereas SmackDown, you know, after AJ, it's, you know, Nakamura, Bobby Roode, Dolph Ziggler, 3 members of New Day. I hope you're not too embarrassed when Raw beats you.
You mean kind of like last year? Oh, wait a minute. Oh yeah, SmackDown defeated Raw.
Well, I was a general manager last year.
That's true, and you know, and congratulations on that. And you're doing a great job at GM. And I know you're all gung ho for Survivor Series. You know, but I just want to let you know that, Kurt, I think you're a little bit out of line.
Well, I didn't mean to insult you.
Oh no, I'm not insulted, and I don't mean to insult you.
Yeah. Well, why did you come here?
Well, I came here to let you know specifically that SmackDown is going to annihilate your precious Raw. I can see it right now. In Twitter speak, #under siege.
Okay.
You like that?
All right, that's the way it's gonna be.
Oh, that's the way it's going to be.
All right. I see you at Survivor Series.
Good to see you. Enjoy the rest of the show, and I'll catch up with you later.
Enjoy my show.
I will.
All right, thanks, man.
Later, Kurt.
All right.
Tonight in Titletown, Green Bay, Wisconsin. There, of course, legendary Bart Starr. He was a star when Booker was on top. Anyhow, we are here tonight with what's been a great night. We got a special guest in the crowd, Corey.
We got a couple of the Green
way. Emma and Asuka one-on-one tonight.
Yeah, I think what Emma needs to be aware of is Asuka learns every time she steps in the ring. You're never going to see the same fight out of Asuka twice.
So you're saying last night was a fluke?
No, I'm saying last night Asuka learned what Emma's capable of, and Asuka's not going to make the same mistakes again.
Asuka let her eyes shift there momentarily. Emma tried to take advantage, and now Asuka with those blistering kicks, but Emma fighting back as well. Asuka can change gears so quickly,
yes,
Corey.
there you
As you
go.
see right there. Going for the Fujiwara bar, and Emma in the ropes will force the break. So quick and get into a position for a submission maneuver.
Asuka's offense is absolutely sudden.
As well as Asuka always going for the home run right off the top, guys.
Why not? Hanging up Emma.
Asuka got home run power in her legs. Oh, and her hips
Emma
as well.
bumped off the apron.
I mean, Booker, that's got to break your spirit when you're Emma or you're any competitor and you're looking up and Asuka is clearly enjoying herself while inflicting punishment on you. Yeah, let's take another look.
There's just, a tremendous amount of energy that surrounds Asuka when she enters an arena and when she gets into the ring. But this time, Emma, though, face first, jaw first into the ring post, and it could be Emma's opportunity.
Just like Emma said, you know, when you're out there with someone like Asuka.
Cover by Emma, hooks the leg.
Come on, ref.
Yeah, that was ring awareness issues. Emma needed to make sure her feet were under the ropes as well. But wow, raining elbows down on the Empress.
So Emma knows what a hype is right now. It's all
Over again,
Asuka.
kick out.
To be able to go out there and take that away from Asuka, that'll be huge.
This is where Emma turns around. Very, very crafty maneuver by Emma.
And what a win this would be for Emma if she could knock off Asuka in Asuka's debut on Monday Night Raw.
I'll tell you, just last night at TLC, Emma had Asuka in some of these same positions. Tonight, she just have to capitalize. Finish the job.
The butterfly suplex. Here's the cover. Hook of the leg now on Asuka. Kick out at 2.
What do you think about Emma now, Corey? Talk to me.
Listen, I said it to you last night. If Emma somehow can stay focused, she's a very, very capable competitor. The focus has just not been there, last night included.
So you say she's not focused right now?
I think Emma's problem, to Corey's point, Booker, is the fact she's all tied up in social media. That's all she cares about. Trending on social media. Can I get my hashtag to go worldwide? She's got to concentrate for these few moments of when she's in the ring, especially against someone the caliber of Asuka.
Cole, that's what young people do
Look
these
at this.
days.
Look at this. It has nothing to do with young people or social media. Asuka's looking for the Asuka lock that'll dislocate your shoulder.
You're talking about young people. You're old enough to be their grandparent. Here we go. Asuka now backslide. Shoulders down, and Emma manages to get out.
Look, you're the only guy in the world that does a podcast on 8-track.
What are you talking about, man? I got one of the greatest podcasts out there. What do you got? What do you got?
There's a lariat by
Cover
Emma.
again by Emma, enough to knock Asuka out. This is going to be a heated conversation up here tonight as Emma again is in control of Asuka.
It'll be more than that if Corey get out of line.
Oh, now we're getting to that point. And look at Emma go. Tell you, Asuka has just been dominated at this juncture by Emma. Emma's surprising tonight.
I tell you guys, Emma is right now one of those types that work on her craft, put herself in great position by going out there studying her game.
And again, whipped into the corner.
Say what you want to say, but Emma is probably most improved here over the last 6 months out of all the ladies in the locker room.
I won't disagree with you on that point. What like I said, we've discussed that length.
Ooh!
Emma needs to keep the focus. Thus far, she's had it tonight.
Asuka, second missile drop kick. See how she changed direction, delivered the missile drop kick, and now buys herself time, Book.
Not just changed direction, Coach. She changed gears there real quick. Check this out.
Another look. Watch Asuka. Tremendous balance.
Bang. Perfect timing on that drop kick.
Notice the explosiveness of the drop kick. Asuka fully extending her legs upon impact, driving Emma down.
And a very
impressive
battle.
right hands. Uh-oh. I don't know if you want to strike with...
There's why, Corey.
Yep.
Oh,
no.
what a backhand.
Oh, man.
Suplex. A release German by Asuka. And now Asuka measuring Emma. Oh, and there it is.
The hip attack.
Is it enough to put Emma away as she hooks the leg? Emma kicks out at 2. But Emma is stunned.
Yeah, but Emma's still in the game right now. Just have to think about what happened last night. Not put herself in that same position.
I think she's in that position because there's the kick, but Emma tucked underneath it.
Great move right there by Emma.
Off the second turnbuckle, kick right to the back of the neck, driving Asuka again into the turnbuckle. And Emma learned some stuff last night. A lot of counters here tonight against Asuka. And Emma rolling Asuka up, shoulders are down, and Emma have the tights not short.
Oh, bad position.
And Emma trying to get to the ropes. Asuka's got her back in, Emma's got a tap.
Asuka's arrival. It's the goddess of the Raw Women's Division, Alexa Bliss, is on her way to the ring, and she's next.
And you got Brock Lesnar later on tonight. The Beast is here to talk about the match versus Jinder Mahal. Champion versus champion in 4 weeks at Survivor.
She's still Raw Women's Champion.
She's dressed for a party here tonight. What you think, guys?
Celebrating. She won last night, Buck.
Like that.
How would you say she looks, Book?
She looks good.
Last night, I defeated future Hall of Famer, 6-time Women's Champion, and leader of the old folks' home, Mickie James. And now I can finally put Mickie right where she belongs, in the past. Let's move on to Survivor Series, the only night a year Raw faces SmackDown. And this year, you all get to witness your Raw Women's Champion, Alexa Bliss, dismantle SmackDown Women's Champion, Cat Lady herself, Natalya. And Natty, there may be 2 brands, but at Survivor Series, I'm gonna remind you and everyone else that there's only one goddess. And you know what? I wasn't even gonna really bring this up with you people, but the fact that I had the performance of my career at TLC, saying that I feel unappreciated would be a huge understatement. Week after week, I get 0 respect. Yet, AJ Styles and Finn Balor can stand in the middle of the ring, gazing into each other's eyes for, 10 minutes, and the entire arena chanted, "This is awesome." It's like you people just hand out chants like Halloween candy. Where's my chant? Where's my appreciation? Is it because I'm not old? Is it because I don't have a 3-year-old son at home like Mickie James? You know what it is? Just like Mickie James, all you people are jealous of me. Plain and simple. But you know what? We're gonna put the jealousy aside for a second and we're gonna try something. Now, I know we're in the Midwest, which means I'm gonna have to spell everything out for you.